anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Away to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaking free at the 35. QB in the clear now. Crosses the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. There's the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal at the 8. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Give it to the big fullback here. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
Great job of rallying to the football by this defense. I think the offense tried to catch them napping, running the football, but the defense in position to bring him down. Now we've got a big 4th and goal.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. The ball is out close to the goal line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Second and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. A quick throw out left, complete. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play.
He'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. On the move now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Hand off to the right side. He's got room to run. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
So when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now we'll run a draw play. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They count the drive with 6 points.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. It's a fake. Looking to throw. And this is caught. Can he get to the sticks? Here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. Now the touchdown off the trick play, and the punter executes the pass pretty well there.
Yeah, how about this punter showing the arm there with a nice touch for the touchdown? But also, how about the head coach and the special teams coordinator? Takes a lot of courage to call that play, hoping that it'll work out.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they tackle it at the 8, so the offense starts backed up on this possession. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And now the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to scramble. It's a short completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's good. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
2nd down, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds his target, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Third down, you go to your go-to receiver, and he comes up with a big play. Nice job of keeping 1 foot in to be able to get that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. He hands it to the back. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. He shreds the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a big gain by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
There's contact on the throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. It's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Running back with the football. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Single back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3.
Here we go.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
This is what an RPO can do in this kind of situation. Kind of freeze those linebackers, open up those running lanes and the coverages to give this quarterback the option for a quick handoff or a quick pass. Here he sees the linebackers are back, hands it off, and picks up a critical 4th down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. Now the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Texas A&M to put them on top now.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone. What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
BAT puts them up 3. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Will keep it on the ground here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece.
Breaks free with room to run. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Sooners. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. It comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They kicked it right down the field for a touchdown. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the set.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Oh, to even complete a rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. That completion sets up an important third down play. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it started.
And the ball to the ground. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the extra point makes it 35-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running back has it on the screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen, be short of the first down mark.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. The tight end has got it. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, we're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking. Here we go. 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and get him on 4th down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hood. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory? Not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Here's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason. Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Defense swarms them on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep on the scramble. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Well, they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Stepping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. One step back, caught the ball. Look out. Big yards ahead.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Ran by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at midfield.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly, this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for a first down and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Tough situation here. 2nd and goal all the way back to the 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The quarterback takes it in himself. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, good job here on that stuff, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. Enough for the first, but still going. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the back gets the football. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Need to convert. He'll drop back. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Pass rush closing in. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. Ball hurrying to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The catch is made for a huge pickup. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Looking for a receiver. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. That brings up a third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Looking for his big tight end. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
And he'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. On the 27, it'll be a 44-yard field goal attempt for the win. Good from 44 to win this game. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.